doesn't matter whether you're hitting a golf ball or talking business, timing is vital. I would like to show you a trick with a tea plate and a new laid egg to demonstrate exactly what I'm talking about. Now, timing, of paramount importance. If I fling the new laid egg into the air, I can catch it on the plate and it will land on the plate without breaking. I'll watch very carefully, up in the air, timing, just, you know, taking it in the right way. Do you see that? Now, this was invented by a friend of mine who's in the carpet cleaning business. I'll just do it once more. Up in the air and down.
Hello,
like, how's
David.
that? Penny Meredith.
Hello.
Hello, Penny. How are you? All right? You see that?
Yes.
You like it?
I was wondering if I could try it.
Oh, she's fearless tonight. Do you think you can?
Of course I can do it.
You really want to have a go?
Watch me.
All right,
All right.
then. Away
Watch
you
this.
go. Timing. I was going to invite you round to our place. Well, I promised you a break on television, didn't I?
Yes.
Doesn't matter. Now, don't worry. I've got plenty more eggs. I want to show you an egg trick, actually, Penny. An empty tumbler and an egg. I shall now crack the egg into the... I don't know my own strength. Into the... Into the... Right, I'm sorry. Now, I'll put that down here for a minute. I've got here a copy of this week's TV Times. That's just to show you that this isn't a repeat show, you see. Right, very subtle there. And I want you, Penny, to hold the TV Times like this.
Okay.
Then I shall pour the egg into... Now, I've got to be careful here. Keep your mind on the job. That's it. Lovely. In there it goes. Now, I shall just cook it or warm it up with this lighted candle that I happen to have in my jacket. Blow it out. The plate goes in front like this, so you can let go now, and there we are. Instant breakfast. Now, ladies and gentlemen, people write in and sometimes they talk about the show, and some people say that they like those tabletop tricks, and if you like them, I've got a marvellous thing with a matchbox. Would you like to see it? You would? Good. Walk this way. Now, well, these are specially for people who are always losing their matches. They belong to a friend of mine who's a very heavy smoker. I'm going to need a little help with this. I wonder if he's around. Mr. Samuel Tweet, are you around?
Come here, Mr. Nixon.
Mr. Tweet. I would like to try and amaze you with this ordinary, everyday box of matches.
Really?
Yes. Would you help me tip
It's a
it
bit
out?
large, isn't it?
Thank you. That's it. Lovely. Just tip it down here.
Yes.
And I want to get the matches out, Sammy, so if we could just tip them out on the floor here. That's it. There are the matches. Lovely. Now, actually, these are rather interesting matches. If you rub two of them together, you get a Boy Scout. You know? Like that?
Yes.
Curious, aren't they?
Give me my ration of old Jamaica.
Hey, you're using the wrong leg.
Oh, so I was, yes.
Now, I'll tell you what this is. As a matter of fact, my kids showed me this puzzle, and I thought it was very clever. You make a triangle. You make a triangle like this.
Yes.
You see? And there we are. Right, that's a perfect triangle. Now, just by adding 3 matches, only 3, you can make 3 more triangles exactly the same size as that, and making 4 altogether, see? But only 3 matches. Do you think you can do it? Have a go.
Have a little go.
Because my kid will be delighted if you can't do it. There's no catch in this. You really...
Delighted. The matches. I've got 2 there, you see, now.
Ah, yes. No. It's not going to work for you, is it?
Not really, no. How'd you do it?
I thought you'd never ask. Can you move those aside, because it might confuse it?
Yes.
This is what you do. This is what you do, Sammy. You put 2 like that, and then you lodge the other one against them like that, and there you are. 3 matches added, and now you've got 1, 2, 3 triangles, and 1 on the floor, all equal 4 triangles.
That's very good, isn't it?
Now, I would like to further amaze you if you will help me get this back in the box.
Yes,
Would
of
you
course.
like these? Just stand it up. Thank you very much.
it over the top. Watch very carefully. Up. Hey, up.
Down.
Mr. Nixon,
Like that?
that's absolutely fantastic. I've never seen anything like that. Now, you show me these tricks every week, and they always amaze me, you know. Tell us how this one's done.
All right, just this one. I'll show you how it's done. Watch very carefully. Up. Oh, that for me down it, will you? And just one to finish up. Take those matches,
Yes.
Freddy, and sprinkle them all over the tray there.
Right.
Sprinkle them on the tray.
At free will.
At free will.
Free will.
Right. A cloth over the top like this. Watch very carefully. A little magic word and hope for the best. And how's that? Ladies and gentlemen, I've just dragged a young lady out of the audience. I hope she doesn't mind. She was sitting at the end of the front row. Her name's Pat, is that right, Pat? I don't know her. We've never met. I just had time to say what's your name. And she said, it's Pat. And I said, do you play cards? Do you play cards?
Yes, I do.
You don't have to do anything complicated, Pat. And I'm very grateful to you because it's a funny feeling sitting up here in front of 7 or 8 people, you know, like this. And, well, that's what they told me anyway. And, Pat, there's nothing complicated to do, and thank you ever so much, dear. Now, I've got a pack of cards here, and all I want you to do, first of all, it doesn't matter if I know which card. I want 3 chosen, and it's a bit difficult to remember 3 cards, so I'm going to jot them down here. Will you look at these cards and just pick out what one you fancy? Any 9 of hearts, all right? I'll just put 9H for that one. And another one, please, the Queen of QH, and one more 9 of spades. 9S will do for that, won't you? So we've got 3 cards chosen, and I'll put that over there so that you can refer to it, Pat, in case you forget the cards, because, as I say, even when you're used to it, remembering 3 cards is a little bit tricky. Now then, we're going to put your cards into the pack, and I want to try and show you something a little bit mysterious. I hope that you'll find this is rather strange and unusual. And I'm going to, first of all, get you to look very carefully while I hold the cards in my hand. There's nothing here. Just examine my hand. Take your time. Lovely. All right. Fine. Now, I'm going to hold them between the thumb and finger, Pat. And would you hold my wrist with that hand, left hand? And you can hold those 3 fingers as well, if you like. Nothing moving. Hand perfectly still. Is that right? What's your first card?
9 of hearts.
9 of hearts. Watch very carefully. Think about the 9 of hearts. Well, there's your first card, Pat, the 9 of hearts, which has found its way out of the pack. Now, you may think that that's a little mysterious, but really, you could do this with a little practice. Let me try and see if you could. I've got a tumbler here, which is empty, nothing inside it. I'll put the cards in the tumbler, and I want you just to give me your left hand again, flat. I'll use the left hand because then the cameras can see what's happening, you see. Now, what's your second card? It's the Queen of Hearts, isn't it? Just think of the Queen of Hearts. And there's your Queen of Hearts. So we have one more to go. And for this one, I'm going to try something. Let me take that back from you. Here's the pack. Here's the card case, you see. Have a look inside there. Anything in there? Quite empty?
Yes.
Just an ordinary card case. I'll put the cards into the carton like this and close it. Just run your finger round the table. See, I've got no control over that. There's nothing hidden there. Nothing at all. Is there? Right. Now, we'll hold it there like this. Your last card was what?
The 9 of spades.
9 of spades. Think very hard. Concentrate on the 9 of spades pack and hope with me that something exciting is going to happen. Think very hard. Just give me your hand a moment. Just touch the pack. Concentrate on the 9 of spades. Touch it again. Think of the 9 of spades coming out of the pack. And with a bit of luck, it's coming out of the pack. Force yourself, you fool. That's it. And, oh, how interesting. Ah, the 9 of spades behind. We did it. Well, there you are, Pat. I hope you've learned something tonight. We're not indelible, none of us. So, well, we did it, sort of, didn't we? I think you were marvellous. I think you were even better than I was, and thank you ever so much. Can you find your way back? Because I've got some work to do. Find your way over to the office. Our friends, the Witchwoods. People always think of pulling rabbits out of hats and sawing people in half when they think of magicians. Strangely enough, two things that you don't often see done. And so tonight, my very good friend and magical associate, Mr. Ali Bongo, and I would like to present a classical piece of stage magic, sawing a woman in half. Of course, what will we do without a beautiful girl to show you this amazing bit of magic? Penny, would you take your courage and everything in both hands, step inside, walk around, you won't be pressed to buy, and don't laugh, it's very serious. Very, very serious. Because if you laugh, I could cut myself, you know. Right. I shall perform this without harming a single hair on my head. You all right? Right. Make the most of it. Right. Now, first of all, we have to restrain her. Very difficult in this case. First the feet, because if she moves around, it could be rather serious. It could be dangerous, in fact. Now, if we can swing that back, Ali, thank you very much. And the headstock goes in here to stop her moving around too much and to keep her in a stretched out position. All right? Just relax, Penny. Don't worry. Let me worry. I'm worried. Now, actually, we don't use a saw for this because it does make rather a jagged edge and a sort of a decal edge, which is very untidy when you come to join her up. We use these steel blades. Very sharp. Watch the cabbage. Miss. How's that? There you are, a nice clean cut. And may I show you with the other blade? Just once through the cabbage. Can't say fairer than that. Hope you like cabbage, Penny, because we got them all over the blade. Now, the blade goes in like this. Let me straighten up first. Watch carefully. Into two pieces. Now I just prove this by passing the scimitar right through the middle. Like this. Thank you. And even walking right through. Penny, wave to us. Waggle your feet, Penny. Fine. Feeling all right? Your hand inside. Bring the two halves together. Clip it up. Got it, just push. Lovely. Right. Let's go over there. Undo that. And this one. Penny, can you stand up?
Yes.
Are you all right? There we are. And you can hardly see the join. Well, I thought you were going to have to be a double act. We'll see you about the same time next week. Hope so. Feeling all right? Don't move quickly, will you? Thank you very much.